Sunday morning air is crisp, carrying the scent of dew kissed wood and the distant salt of the sea. The Zeppelin hums softly beneath your feet, its gentle sway a lull before the world stirs. And then a distant roar splits the sky. The sound rumbles through the airship's hull, reverberating in your bones. It's distant, but unmistakable. Something massive, something ancient. The kind of presence that makes even the bravest pause. At the helm, Saren curses under his breath, hands tightening on the controls. I'm gonna take us lower. No need to test our look out here. The Zeppelin dips, clouds parting as you descend into the mist laced canopy below. The world shifts from the open sky to the hush of a dense marshland stretching out for miles, its emerald embrace offering potential sanctuary or concealment for unforeseen danger. Near the railing, Priya leans over, her auburn curls dancing in the wind and golden eyes alight with excitement rather than fear. She hums, swaying slightly as if listening to something beyond hearing. Then, without turning, she speaks. We're close, she says, her voice soft yet certain. Saren brings the Zeppelin closer to the ground before hovering just a moment and then tying it off, um, just as one like near one of the mangrove trees. In the distance, you can kind of see a small little encampment or grove with a couple stone buildings and things like that in the distance. What do you do before you depart?
We are out of our bedrooms, or are we still like in our sleeping
You can
chambers? Okay.
describe your entire morning, whatever you want to.
Zol's going to make sure that her weapons are sharp. She's going to do her morning workout, make sure she gets all of her daily exercise in without really pushing herself too hard because she knows that she might have to fight in these dangerous airspaces.
Okay.
And definitely has like a protein packed breakfast of her. Oh, I can't remember what kind of jerky it was, but her jerky.
Okay.
Alara is going to feel the ship kind of like come to its kind of the lull,
Hmm.
and she'll just make herself come out of her room after that. Like she's probably been out for a while, but she, if you look real closely, you can tell that she's very dark circles under her eyes, and she looks like as though she had been crying the night before. But she's going to make sure her hood's like repositioned and to like hide her face again, and this kind of rub her hand and lean
Okay.
against the end of the ship, not end of the ship, but like the middle part of that ship. I don't know what it's called.
That we'll make that the captain's quarters. I don't know the
Yeah,
helm. Yeah,
helm. That's what it's called. Okay.
helm.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thea never went to her cabin last night. She stayed up probably a couple hours into the night. She was reading, by using her light spell of her tome, studying, trying to find answers. She was scared to go to sleep because of the fear of the dragon. So she actually was asleep on the stern of the ship, bow, bow or stern,
Bow.
bow.
Bow's front, stern back.
She has her book in her lap, as well as her bag tied across her, with the crystal in it, and she is still snoozing because she didn't sleep very well.
As would have been up once they got like started lowering down. Um, he would have gone up to the captain's area and waited to figure out what's going on, make sure his weapons are all packed and everything is ready to go, so that way as soon as they land, they can be off.
Okay. Alrighty, so the ship is officially landed and tied off. Um, Cormac and Devlin and Priya and Saren have descended off of it, waiting for the rest of you.
As joins them.
Okay.
Zol
Alara.
joins.
Okay. So, let's see here. Um, as the thick morning mist of the spirit marsh parts like ghostly fingers as you kind of like sink into this area, and you follow Priya towards the Druid's Grove. Um, it's a couple minutes or so just from kind of where you tied off, just kind of out on the outskirts of the grove. But instead of the lush and vibrant sanctuary you had expected, ruin greets you. Blackened earth, scorch marks stretching across the fallen trees, the scent of smoldering wood and burnt flesh clings to the air like an unshakable curse. The grove, once teeming with life, is nothing more than a graveyard of charred remains. Crumbled stone circles and shattered totems lay in ruin, their protective wards long since broken. The silence is heavy here. There are no whispers of the wind through the leaves or rustling of unseen spirits, only the occasional creak of settling ash. Priya steps forward first, her usual whimsical expression melting into something unreadable. She kneels, pressing her palm against the scorched ground, her fingers brushing over the remains of a fallen druid. Her golden eyes dim as she exhales softly. The land still remembers them, she murmurs, but something terrible has silenced their voices. A cold wind sweeps through the grove, carrying with it an eerie stillness that settles deep into your bones. Just beyond the ruins, the spirit marsh looms, thick spectral fog curling around gnarled trees and stagnant waters. This place hums with unnatural energy, a stark contrast to the lifeless devastation before you. Saren then breaks the silence. I don't see any survivors. Whoever did this made sure of it. Priya stands slowly, her eyes locked into the shifting mist of the marsh beyond. Well, not all spirits fade so easily, she says, tilting her head as if listening to something just beyond your hearing. The dead still have stories to tell, if we're willing to listen. Another gust of wind stirs the ashes, and for a fleeting moment, it almost sounds like a whisper. What do you do?
This
Um,
place definitely feels haunted.
not what I was expecting, at least.
Az would scan around and see if he can find like any traces of any kind of sign of like what did this.
Roll investigation.
Unnatural 20.
So, as you look around, you're seeing scorch marks, footprints, tracks. Um, no mere creature did this. It's too precise, if you will. And it's almost as if whoever was here once made sure that there were no way to figure out like who did it. Like they were very militant and precise for covering their tracks.
Whoever did this covered their tracks very well. We won't be able to. We'll have to look deeper, see if we can find any clues of who did this and with what.
Yeah. Either this scorch mark was by magic fire or normal fire or something worse. You don't think the Shadow Council had anything to do with this, do you guys think?
I mean, if there's no evidence, we'll have to look deeper. Maybe in that big building over there. That looks maybe like their hall or tavern.
Yeah, hopefully somebody etched something into the wood as a clue.
Yeah. Said that if we were willing to listen. And this place is magical, and you said we could listen to those who have passed on.
Yes, that's true. But I don't know. This is horrible. Whoever did this, why would you do it to the most peaceful of people?
Some really bad
Probably,
people out there. No logic to what they're willing to do.
What if they're drawing power from them?
I think you're actually onto something there. They wanted something, and by the looks of it, either they got it or the druids put up a good fight.
well, should we follow one of these scorch marks? Maybe it's a path to lead somewhere? Or is that a silly idea?
The scorch marks are only here in the village.
I think
And
maybe we should investigate the buildings. See if
yeah,
there are
just
any survivors.
I'm not sure there's any survivors. By the looks of things, this happened a while ago.
The tree in the middle of the town is
Hmm.
it's dead, but
Oh yeah,
are we able to get up onto that little area and like touch it?
yeah, you could probably climb up there.
Okay.
I mean, it's like burnt and gnarled and that type of thing.
I thought I had arcane check. Not check. Whatever that spell is. Fuck, I thought I had it. I guess I don't. I don't. Fuck.
Zol's going to, if she could just like walk around a little bit,
Okay,
see if she sees anything.
you can roll investigation.
Okay.
Um,
And as check the well and see if there's anything in the well.
Oh no.
yeah, you can roll investigation.
Thea's gonna go into that big building that she mentioned before.
Okay. Are you
17.
are you still going up there, Alara?
Yeah, I am. I was looking for my girl. I was like, I
I'm
don't see
sorry.
her.
I didn't mean to
No, you're fine.
interrupt.
So Priya like comes over to help Alara up, and she says, "Do you know what that is?"
The tree.
Mm-hmm.
A tree.
Well, you're right. It is a tree, but it has a beautiful history.
Pray tell. I do like history.
Well, it was once said that there were trees first here in the world, and they connected us to something larger. The trees were the first to be born. And from the trees, as we know, the animals and other plants and creatures were born from it. But these trees, according to legend, connect us to other worlds and other planets out there. This one in particular, well, it was our link to the spirit world.
Laura will touch it just gently, and she's like, "Well, that's unfortunate that they got rid of it. Can you tell, as a druid, if this has been drained of its life essence in any way?
Hmm.
I
I'll
can
need
help.
some time, but I could probably figure it out.
Okay.
And she
Sorry. Go
climbs
ahead.
up. No, yeah, she just climbs up, and kneels down next to you, in both on both of her knees, and her she starts whispering and murmuring something under her breath, and her golden eyes start to glow just a little bit as you see like some like vine work and like swirling, glowing, like almost like veins across her skin as she prays. Um, as she does this, the mist starts to thicken, curling between the broken stones and charred remains like spectral fingers. There's an unnatural weight to the air, like an unseen presence. Then the whispering begins. At first, it's a mere trickle, like wind rustling through hollow bones. But soon it grows, a chorus of hushed, mournful voices rising from the mist. Shadows flicker at the edges of your vision, darting between blackened trees and building. The temperature drops, your breath turns to mist in the air. Then, from the fog, they emerge. So this would have been right before Thea, you would have gone inside.
Mhm.
It's still kind of while you were all perusing around. A cluster of ghostly figures coalesce from the mist. Their, oops, their, uh, their forms barely solid, flickering like dying embers. Their eyes burn wide in a spectral light, and their twisted claw-like hands stretch out towards you. They must be the spirits of the fallen druids, bound in undeath, unable to rest. Their bodies shimmer with the remnants of druidic energy, corrupted and twisted into something unnatural. One, taller than the rest, steps forward. His voice echoes like a breath of wind through dead leaves. This would have been the one that came straight out of the like you were Thea, you were trying to get in the door, and
Mhm.
you open it, and then this figure is right there, for a little bit of a jump scare. So start to emerge.
Valara's gonna whisper to Priya, I think it worked.
Oops. Priya does not respond as she's in a transative state. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay. Let me see. You tread upon sacred ground, defiled, consumed by flame and shadow. Join us in sorrow. As the words fade, the mist surges forward, cold and suffocating. Saren kind of like looks over to Devlin, who might be the next up person for Priya, who's clearly unresponsive right now. Devlin says, they're in pain. They won't stop until we set them free. The spirits shriek, a wail that chills your very soul as they rush forward, claws outstretched, desperate to drag you into the abyss of their torment. Roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
Woo! Ooh. Um, so as a level 3 fighter, I chose champion, which means that I have advantage on initiative rolls. So I roll twice
Yep.
for that, right? Okay.
Take the highest.
And hopefully this roll is better.
Oh, we're using this thing. I rolled a real roll.
It
Sorry.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Farts. Okay, it's better. It's 2 better.
And then Laura, whenever you're ready, honey.
Alara goes first.
Oh yeah.
Where do you
Shit.
want me to type it, Trey?
In the quest portal chat.
shit.
This music is good.
Sure.
Agreed.
Oh god, I don't know what to do. Shit. Okay, I don't got much to go off of. She's gonna cast Arcane Ward on herself to protect herself. So that's what she's gonna do. And then she's going to move. This is a moving move. She's gonna try to actually. She's gonna spend her turn looking for a place that maybe is hinting towards what is keeping him here. Like she's gonna, I guess, roll investigation as her turn, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Trying to figure out why they're here and how to stop them without, because they're ghosts, we can't hurt them, type of thing. It could be the tree. I don't know.
You can go ahead and roll investigation.
Yes. Okay. That's 19.
So, from your knowledge of the book that Madame LaRue gave to you, you know that certain spirits um, can have an attachment to things that will not allow them to move on or depart. You also know that there are certain spirits who, if they died um, in protection or service, they fought to the death, that they will fight to the death in the afterlife too. So you might just have to kill them in order to set them free.
Okay. All right, then she won't use movement. She'll stay right there.
All right, so Thea.
Thea is actually going to try. I don't know if I can do this while being an initiative, but you know how she has tried to do ascending
Mm-hmm.
and do like a funeral, like would I be able to roll religion and basically calm their souls?
Um, yeah, you can. I'll let you roll religion.
22.
These spirits need to. They are too angry. There's no way to be able to get them to calm down. They need to be destroyed.
Okay. All right. I can't move or else they're going to retaliate. So
Alrighty, Azrael. You're muted.
Yeah, I know. I clicked the space bar, but it just made my screen jump up instead of unmuting. It's like, oh, awesome, great. Az is going to move between the one and oh, I'm never gonna get names down, but move here and then attack this one.
Okay.
This is rapier. Um, 13? 13 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and I actually, oh, it's fine. So it takes 11 plus 3 since it's I have during the first round of each combat you have advantage on attacks against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. If your sneak attack hits any target during that round, the target takes an additional 3 damage, so 14 damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Okay. And you got Zol.
Okay, so I'm trying to see which one I can actually reach. Because I'm kind of far from all of them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You can get this guy right here.
Okay, yeah. she's gonna move up to this guy and she's going to slash with her greatsword. 18
That
to
hits.
hit.
Yep.
Okay. 3d10 of slashing damage for 15.
Okay.
And that will end her turn.
Alrighty. So, Devlin's gonna pop up on top of these boxes and cast magic missile on these three guys. This guy gone. This
This
guy.
guy going?
There you go. This guy hurted. After that, Cormac's gonna kind of come help Thea out over here with his great axe. That does hit. However, okay, nope, that's what that's hit. Okay, so that's good. And then Saren, 2, 3, yeah. He's gonna go over here, and he is going to cast. Go. Thunder Wave, and that is 14 points of Thunder Wave, or 14 points of Thunder, and then 10 feet away. That guy's also hurted. Okay, they're all done. So we're gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here. On Alara, they only have one action, and it's called Life Drain. +4 to hit 16.
To hit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 3d6 necrotic. Take and then do a Constitution saving throw for me.
Con save. It is a 17.
Okay. So you'll take only 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And with this specter, it can only do this one time. But had you lost it, your hit point maximum is reduced by 7.
Okay.
So you are safe from that for now.
Okay.
So that's that one. That's that one. This guy right here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy right here, who's the larger of them, is going to do the same, but is going to do it to Cormac. Cormac wins the. No. Yes, 17. So that's good. He's good. He survives. This guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy's dead, and this guy right here. So, this guy right here, the one that is near as, he's using his incorporeal movement, which means that they can pass through solid objects. And you will take 1d10 of force damage as it goes through you. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Already, we'll put them up there. Okay. Back to the top.
All right, Laura is still standing kind of protectively next to Priya because now she sees he's in more danger. But the one in front of her and the one coming up and the one about to come up towards Priya, she's going to catch magic missile, so one per.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to roll, but it has it as 1d4 plus 4 on here, so I'm going to roll the damage outside the system. So.
Okay.
Ooh. 15.
15. Yeah,
to
because.
hit.
Oh, no, magic missile always hits.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Oh my god, what am I? How did I lose my D4? I know I can play a fucking whatever I am.
A wizard.
And what?
Yeah.
I lost my D4. It was in my hand.
No.
Oh my god.
So do I get attack of opportunity on that guy that passed through
No.
me?
No. Because he's
Or
using
not?
incorporeal movement, therefore he can pass through you without provoking an opportunity attack.
I guess we're all just chumps.
You just took
chump
1d10
change.
force damage.
All right,
That's
here's
the
the
only thing
first
that
one.
happened to you.
1 to this guy.
I roll?
Yeah, you can roll. The
Oh,
D10.
okay.
Wait.
I was
So
like
we
waiting
have.
for like the damage. I'm like, how much
Oh, sorry.
D10?
I'm rolling in the thingy.
Okay, are you doing clockwise or counterclockwise?
Top, bottom.
Top and then so clockwise.
Yeah. So the top one is 5. The one next to me is 7, and the one on the pay bale is 6.
This one hurted. This one hurted.
And I'm not gonna move because I don't want to get attacked, but she's still like just
Yeah.
checking in on Priya. So
I gotcha. Alrighty.
Thea is going to use Divine Spark. He spooky ghosty
Divine
man
Smark.
needs. Yeah.
What's Divine Smite?
Did I type it wrong?
Smark is not a thing. Divine
Does
Smite
Smart
is.
work?
Spark.
Spark.
Or
Got it. Got it.
Smart.
I
I
was
was
like,
I didn't get this
what?
wrong.
Divine Sassy?
Yeah, Divine Spark. I literally copied it. Okay. You had me questioning. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does not succeed.
Does not succeed. Awesome. So unsuccessful save, the creature takes half as much damage, round down. So I need to take 1d8 damage. Why isn't it rolling? Okay, there we go. So 4. So 4 damage. That didn't do well.
What type of damage?
Radiant.
Okay. Next, we got Mr. Az.
How much is diagonal movement?
It's still 5.
15. He's going after the one that walked through him. Like he was some kind of chump. 25 to hit.
Yep.
And 6 points of damage.
Poof.
Fucking walk through me again. See what happens.
He gone. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Alrighty. And next we got Zol.
All right. So she's gonna do 5, 10, 15.
Mhm.
Hit this guy with her great sword. 20 to hit. A natural
Absolutely.
20. And 3d10s. So 10 damage.
He heard it.
Okay, that's it.
Alrighty. Our guy Dev, he's gonna Eldritch Blast. He like sees Zol, and he's like, okay, Zol's got she's good. She's got herself handled. She's a baddie. Looks down at as not worried about him. He's a baddie. Saren, he's like, I don't really care for the guy. And then he sees Cormac and Thea only working on one, shouldn't be a problem. But then he sees Alara with Priya, who clearly is not responding. So he, from his advantage, is going to cast Eldritch Blast on the dude right in front of her, who's coming up on her fast. That hits. Not bad. That one also blasts. You kind of this zip of like Eldritch Blast just
Oof.
right on him. So, and then when you like glance over, he like gives you a little bit of a devilish smirk and a wink before hopping down and coming up behind this guy right here to give and he draws out his rapier. Alrighty. So then after that, Cormac. Is he gonna raid? No, not yet. No, not yet. So he's going to use that. Oh, which failed, but he can use his unrelenting that, which gives him not bad. Still not enough what I want, but Cormac basically he swings. He misses the first time, but the second time he gets a nice little brandish into him. And then after that would be Saren. Saren's gonna see this guy right here, and he is going to cast Vicious Mockery. Hits for 3 points of damage.
Do you even use moisturizer?
Right. Alrighty. Back at the top. So we got this guy right here. He is going to
The guy in the tree down here. I don't know if you can see me clicking
double
down
click.
this. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Oh, I forgot
This.
about him.
Yeah.
I haven't moved the monsters yet for this round.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so we're starting up at the top. And then he's gonna have to use life drain. This time it's on Thea. Or no. He went to Thea first or Cormac last?
He got Cormac last time.
Okay. This time it's for you, Thea. 17 plus 6. I don't know what that is, but does a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is, what is your max health right now?
25.
12 points of necrotic damage and roll a constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank goodness. 20.
Okay. Yeah. So just take the necrotic damage. You do not get your hit points max reduced. Okay. Down here, he's going to come down here. You don't have to worry about the constitution saving throw, but oops, wrong notes. 13 to hit.
She's down.
No, does 13 hit?
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. She's at 10 her AC. So.
Okay. 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. She's okay.
All right. This guy's dead. This guy's here. He's gonna come after Saren. 12 plus 4 is a 15. That hits. He is taking 2, 7. Okay, 7. Ooh, yeah, good luck, Saren. Don't take your points down. 19. Nice. So 7 points of damage on Saren. This guy right here, he is going to use the dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ends his turn there. This guy's dead. This guy is on Zol. 19 plus 4, 23 to
Hits.
hit. Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
13.
You survive, only taking 6 points of necrotic damage. And then this guy right here is going to come up behind Devlin.
You said 6?
Yes. 13 that hits. Constitution saving throw. Ooh. Oh, thank God. 11. Only takes 7. 7's good. That guy is. That's done. This is done. This is done. Okay, that's everyone. So back to the top.
I'll take.
Bless you. Bless you.
Okay, sorry.
Fine.
She's going to cast. Wow, these ghosts got me. I'm allergic to them. Firebolt at the one right to her, I guess. So she's facing this way to her left.
The one. I'm sorry, what?
This guy right here.
Remember,
Fire.
you're in melee range. So casting spells at melee range is with disadvantage.
Uh-huh. Oh,
You could
well,
hit that one.
I'm going to use Shocking Grasp instead.
Okay. Okay.
So I
That
have
will
to be
work.
melee range.
Yes,
Zippy
that one will
zappy.
work.
I will Zippy Zap instead. You want me to keep the Firebolt one?
Here,
7.
shake my hand.
Yeah, that does not hit. So go ahead and
Okay.
roll the. Yeah.
So I didn't hit it then,
Okay.
right?
Um.
I'm double checking. I wrote it down, what it does.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
No, I wrote. Oh, yeah.
But that's okay. It's just that was just your attack, like
Yeah.
to hit. Oh, to hit is a run.
Yeah.
That's a critical failure. So um, with that one, how am I gonna do this? I'll just do this. You go to like outreach towards him to grasp it, and it just kind of like you fade through it. Yeah,
Okay.
and so you switch spots. We'll go with
Shit.
that for the one.
Oh no, Bria!
Yeah.
That's what she says. Bria!
Okay.
Wake up!
Nope.
So then is that Thea next? Okay.
Thea's gonna see how bad Alara's doing, and she's going to cast Healing Word on her, which
I'm
is
gonna give you a perception check on that one. The only reason being is because you are locked in battle with this guy,
okay.
and your focus would be him. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I'm okay.
And I'll give you a low DC check of like 6. Okay,
11.
perfect. Yeah, you see
Okay.
this.
All right, and then before I rolled a 6
To
for
hit?
no for
Oh, it's a healing word. Got it, got it,
healing.
got it. 10 for 10 for. So 6 points of healing back to Alara.
Yes.
Sweet, thank you.
Ah.
Yay, I'm at 15.
Okay. Next is Az.
All right, Az is gonna stab this guy.
Stabby stab.
This music really got me going. Oh, not
Thank you,
good.
thank you.
9.
That does not hit. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Alrighty, and then Zol.
Okay, so the guy in front of her is still alive, which is a problem. Attack him.
True.
Oh. 26 to hit.
Yep.
And 19 points of damage.
He did.
that is it.
Wait, what does this mean? Oh, that's cool. Into I can make a light source. That's cool. Okay, anyways. Okay, so he's dead. Do you move or do anything?
Yeah, she is going to. Am I muted? Okay, no. She, um, she's
Be
gonna move
careful going
closer.
here,
Okay,
because if you move any farther, you're
getting opportunity attack.
correct. Well, technically, it's right here because they have 5 feet. So if you move right there, that's as
Okay,
far as you can go without
I'll just go
opportunity.
there.
Okay,
That will be it.
perfect. All right. So it's other top, Cormac. Cormac is getting pissed because he can't hit this wraith thing, but he's not willing to use. He's a very conservative rager. He only goes into rage when it's like
When he stubs his toe or
when
like
it's
gets a
time
paper
to,
Yeah.
cut.
yeah, he's learning to
Little
control his
things.
rage. But he's gonna go after our little friend here with, and that does hit. And because it is a d20, he's going to double that damage. Damn. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You are gone. So he just goes fucking fury right in front of it. He kind of like he moves Theo. He's like, take it back. And he just starts going to town on our friend, who also disappears and dies. Devlin, he's going to have advantage because he is with a party member. So that doesn't hit. That does, though. And he's just going to use his rapier for another d20. Damn, okay, we see this dice, and that motherfucker be dead. He kind of like looks over to Zol. He's like, sees, kind of surveys a little bit of where our next opportunity, and he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. Saren's turn. Saren is going to also be like, scary ghosty. 18 to hit. That does hit. Ooh, okay. I like that. He's really close to being dead. And that ends heroes. And so the only person that's alive is these 3 left. So here, where he's going after Az again. So that is a dirty 20. Um, you have you rolled a Constitution check yet? No. Okay, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. And don't forget you are muted, so if you are trying to talk.
3,
Oof.
4.
So you're going to permanently take 4 hit points away from your max right now.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
Mm.
As you've been life drained. You're feeling a little weak, feeling a little like, ooh, I don't like that feeling. I want to feel that one again. So that's good. Then we're going down here. Oh shit! Sorry, Saren. That is a 8. Saren's not feeling so good. This guy right here, he is going after Priya. He gets
No.
advantage. Ooh, he got double. Shit.
No.
Shit.
No.
5, 20, 23 points of damage. Priya also is on the verge of absolute decimation. But as she gets knocked, her eyes kind of dissipate again and she realizes the extent of her issues right now and freaks out a little bit there. So there's that. Okay, back to the top. Alara.
Alara's going to attempt shocking grasp one more time.
Okay.
Ugh. Okay. So that's an 18.
Yep, that hits.
And then it's gonna be some damage. It's
It's gonna
gonna
be
be
May.
6.
6. Okay. Well, that
Yes.
does get it into the herded status.
She's
so
gonna be
that's
like,
good.
"You pay attention to me, not her."
I
Ooh.
know, right? Alrighty. Next is Thea.
All right, Thea is going to come a little closer. So 10, 15, 5. And she's going to cast Aid.
Okay.
And she's going to pick Priya, Saren, and Alara.
Okay, is that +5?
Yeah. Point maximum and current hit points increased by 5.
Oh, nice. So Saren's back.
Okay.
Saren's okay. Priya's still herded, though. She's not out of the bee-boo range.
This temporary though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Temporary.
They don't have a temp thing on this.
Oh, here.
What you could do is just add the 5 to your current hit points.
I'll just make a note.
And don't worry about the max till later.
Yeah.
Alrighty, is that all Thea does?
Yeah, she moved and cast Aid.
Alrighty. As.
Cunning action, disengage from this guy. Around to here. And rapier.
Okay.
Advantage or no advantage? I can't remember with him.
Yep, you got advantage because
Okay.
there you have ally with you in melee range as well.
Alright. Did I do both?
Well,
or just do the
as
one?
far as you could get without provoking area of opportunity would be here.
From him?
Yeah, from this guy right here.
No, okay, fair enough. So then
'Cause
just the one.
Yeah.
Alright, so 15.
Okay, that does hit.
And then yeah. 10.
Okay. Yeah. He did. Alrighty, is that all he's got?
Yeah, that's all he's got.
Alright, Zol, your turn. We got 2 left.
All right. Let's see here. 10. Oh, I want to come to Priya's aid, but I just can't get there without not being able to attack. So she's going to 5, 10, 15. Hit this one.
Okay.
Uh-oh. 10 to hit?
That does not hit.
Farts. All right. Well.
That's okay.
Uh-huh.
Cormac is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll have him there. And he can use yeah, that's all he got for now. And he actually he's gonna throw his axe. He's just gonna like run up from over here, run and jump, and just use the momentum of him running and jumping to throw his axe towards this guy. Sorry, that's a 19 to hit. Strength. That one dead too.
Woo.
And then Devlin is going to use his rapier. Does not hit. Saren kind of like looks at Az and is like, "Thanks for that one." He's gonna turn around, cast Vicious Mockery at this little bitch again. Hits for nice full. He also dead. They're all gone and dead. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay!
Your hair's already fucked up before you died.
Thea, we need a healer over here.
Come in.
Az just has blood coming out of his mouth.
Wait, Az is hurt too?
Oh, Az is hurt.
Oh.
Az took
I
8 damage from that guy walking through, and then an additional 4, and then another 4 minus 4 from his total hit points. Az got That's got punched in the face.
Here, Saren will give him cure wounds.
Great
Thea's going
success.
to cure wounds on Priya.
5 for Az.
13 for Priya.
We can boogie down. So all their bodies disappeared, right?
Yeah, they're like just like special spirits.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
The last of the wraithbound spirits dissipates into the mist, their anguished cries fading into the silence. The air is still, but heavy with the weight of what just transpired. The battle is over, but the scars left on the land and these lost souls remain. Priya, still kind of knocked over, she runs her fingers through her hair, and a sorrowful sigh escapes her lips as she traces old, faded sigils in the dirt. I saw it. They were they were meant to protect this place, and now they're gone, torn from the cycle.
Torn from the cycle?
Yes, by evil.
Sort of evil. Did you see them?
They looked like shadow.
Alara's kind of this like this and kind of nodding, confirming what she thought before.
So the Shadow Court's here too, then.
Or
Or at
were.
least was here.
We couldn't save this place, but purify it.
Is there anything left to purify? I feel like there's no life even left here.
Save it. Who knows what is coming around the corner? You all have a spirit marsh to get to. She stands and turns to face Thea, producing a worn scroll. Its parchment hums with faint, radiant energy. Take this, she says as she presses it into your hands. It's a spell. Speak with the dead. If there's anything left of them in the spirit marsh, you can ask them any of those questions. But be careful. Spirits in this place don't always tell the truth. Her golden eyes flicker as she glances toward the shifting bog beyond the grove, especially when they don't realize that they're dead. Saren tightens his grip around his loot. Well, we'll hold here to see if we can scavenge anything useful. Potions, rations. Maybe, hopefully, some type of energy source. If you all do find anything out there, get back in one piece. Devlin, who sharpens his rapier and kind of cleans it off with a cloth. Or at least bring back something interesting. And Cormac, who's kind of coming down from his kind of adrenaline rush. Watch yourselves out there in the marsh. That place was cursed even before all this. As the mist swirls ahead, the spirit march stretches before you, a labyrinth of ghostly trees, stagnant waters, and secrets buried beneath the centuries of decay. What do you do?
Well, do you have your questions prepared?
I mean, I suppose, but maybe we could go over them as a group.
We're
Yeah, I
asking
think
Before I
about the.
cast this.
You should probably get going.
All right.
There's not much light here in the spirit marsh. We'll stay here, gather some supplies, and meet us back here in an hour. If not, we're coming after you.
Fair enough. Let's gonna move on.
Right.
Okay.
Let's think about questions about dragons. Speak with the dead is 3
5.
question? 5. Okay.
All right. So, As you step into the bog, beyond the ruined grove, the landscape shifts, no longer the familiar earth of your boots, but something different. The very air grows thick, damp, with an unnatural chill that clings to your skin like unseen fingers. The marsh stretches out before you, a tangled mass of gnarled trees and brackish water, surrounded by a spectral mist that coils around the roots like hungry tendrils. Each step sinks you slightly into the soft, moss-covered ground, and the squelch of mud on the only sound beyond your own breathing. The farther you venture forth, the more silence presses in. There's no birds, no rustling leaves, only the distant echoing drip of water falling from unseen places. The trees loom overhead, twisting branches reaching out like skeletal arms. Strange fungi glow faintly along the bark, casting eerie green and blue luminescence throughout the mist. Shadows dance within the fog, shifting and swirling just beyond sight, teasing the edge of your vision. What do you do?
So before I cast this, gotta find a good spot. I'm thinking over there, kind of by these trees, but we need to come up with 5 questions to ask the people. Don't
Oh
know
my god.
who's going to show up.
I lost Trey.
I'm still here.
Okay. I have one. I think as we could ask what drained the life force from the spirit tree portal as one. What exactly is the dragon abomination made of? Since that's why we're here in the first place.
Who made the dragon abomination?
Who made it? That's another one. So that's 3.
What
Is
is the
there a war
purpose?
brewing?
We already know that there's a war brewing. We just haven't seen it yet. Well, we've seen it, but it hasn't come to full fruition.
Fruition?
We could ask about the shard. I don't know what we to ask, but
What about its
is
purpose?
I know its purpose.
are the other shards still in the temple, I guess? Or are they taken already? That could be a question. Where are the other shards? Exactly. Maybe that's what we should ask. Be very exact. Where are the other shards?
Located right now
Yes.
in the world.
Okay, so we got what happened to the tree.
Yep. What exactly is the dragon abomination made of? Who made the dragon? Where are the other shards located? And then I don't know. What burning questions do we have? That's the dead.
Is there a princess?
Important questions. We already know the answer to that one.
No, I think we should ask what a Lightborn is.
Oh, that is probably the first thing we should probably ask.
Mm.
And what was the other question about the dragon?
Who
What it's
made the
made out of
dragon?
and
And
what
what
it's made of.
exactly? Yeah. So what exactly is the dragon made of? And who made the dragon?
Okay.
Where are the other shards located? What is a Lightborn? And what drained the life force from the spirit tree portal?
Is everyone okay with these questions?
And with me.
They're aligned for what we all want to know as a group.
Way over here.
Really quick. Would you guys hate me if I went to get my slippers? My feet are freezing. I'll be right back. I'll be so fast.
Go ahead.
We're timing you. 2 minutes.
At this point, I guess Alara is looking around. It's like in the shadow, like just looking
You in the water?
for the dead. Yeah, I guess so.
As pushes Alara in the water.
Hey! Not fair. I can't move her. There we go.
I can.
technology stupid, so
Did you do most of your work online?
yes. All of it's online.
Okay, so sorry.
That's what I thought. You did it in like 0 minutes.
I know, I'm so fast.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
All I can think about is that Bluey episode where she times Bingo to go brush her teeth.
I've never seen Bluey, but I've
Oh,
heard
it's
of its.
incredible.
I've heard of its brilliance.
Incredible.
I love it so
Anyways, okay.
much.
So you guys are all hanging out, vibing. Thea,
Alar's in
I-
a tree.
go ahead.
I wish that our questions were more specific. I feel like we're gonna get some vague ass answers from
Well,
some
throw
dead
out some.
people, but I honestly
Do
don't know
you?
how to make them. No, I don't know how to make them better. So.
What faction made the dragon? What is the
Yeah.
dragon composed of? What? Which army is using the dragon? I mean, I don't know. Are the black shards in their original locations?
Ooh, who controls the dragon?
Ah, yes. Okay, I like that one a lot better than.
Who
Oh
or
no.
what controls the dragon?
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Because if it's just the dragon, then whatever.
Okay. How's that for questions?
Okay. Yeah. I
Okay.
like this better. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, everyone, get in a tight circle, and I'll start reading off the scroll.
All right.
All right. So, as Thea unfurls the scroll and begins the incantation, the very air around her shifts. The mist thickens, swirling like a living thing, drawn to the arcane energy that she channels. A soft, otherworldly glow ignites around her fingertips, forming intricate sigils in the air. And then the marsh answers. From the stagnant water and the rolling earth, ghostly figures. Um. Oh wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ghostly figures rise. Some bear the charred remains of the druids who once protected this land. Others are twisted, half formed spirits, warriors, travels, and creatures long lost to the marsh's grasp. Their hollow eyes burn with pale blue fire, their faces frozen with agony. They are not here to speak, they are here to stop you. Um, The spirits drift forward, spectral blades forming in their hands, and the marsh itself seems to turn against you. Roots coil, shadows lengthen, and the cold, clammy grip of the dead brushes against your skin. Um, Thea remains in the center, the ritual demanding her focus. The spell is working, but she's vulnerable. If you don't hold the spirits back, the knowledge you seek will be lost. The battle is set. Roll for initiative.
And just because we're initiative, my temporary hit points are gone, correct? Because we lost initiative.
Temporary hit points go away after a certain amount of time. I don't know, but sure, I like that. That'll work.
Okay.
Temp hit points last until you finish a long rest,
Oh,
unless the spell says otherwise.
okay. I don't know what 8 is. Never heard of it, so.
Nope, doesn't end in a special amount of time.
Okay. She's at 20.
Dokie, so
22.
as okay. As Lara and Thea. I didn't know if I was supposed to roll it, but I did anyways.
No worries. Alrighty. Yeah. All right, go ahead. So
Uh, so
let me.
Zol's going to try and hit whichever one's closest to her with her greatsword.
They
So I
should be on
guess,
the board now.
yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can she hit him from
Yeah.
there? Okay. So she's gonna do that. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And it's a 17 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Slashing.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
Alrighty. As.
Sorry, my boss just texted me. Technically, my boss's boss. Hmm. Az is going to. Yeah, no, he'll move out. He's going to attack this one.
If you enter water, that is considered dangerous terrain.
Is that little land piece connect?
So that would be technically water.
So would I have? So am I able to still attack if I hit
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay,
Your movement is now reduced.
that's fine. I don't need to move. They need to move. I get advantage on the attack since it hasn't taken a turn yet. Let's see what this one is. I like that one a lot better. 23 to hit it. Is that it?
Yep, that hits. Yep.
Okay. And then this plus 2 or plus 3, so 12. And then I get the sneak attack, which is the 2d6.
Okay.
So it does 20 points of damage total.
You said 21.
20.
Oh, just 20. Okay. Okay. Next
All right.
is Alara. Yep.
Alara is going to stay close to Thea, almost like standing over her protectively, and she's going to. Oh fuck! How far can I actually cast the spell? Hold tight. I might have to change up the spell.
No worries.
Where's Firebolt? Where'd it go? Hold tight. I have to look up a spell. How far I can go.
Sure.
I don't remember how far Firebolt can go. And of course, I didn't write it down. 120 feet. Okay, cool beans. I'm okay. She's gonna cast Firebolt
Mhm.
at this guy right here.
Okay.
It's 22 the hit.
Yep.
And it is 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
All
that's what
right.
she's going to do.
Thea, roll religion. Let's see if you can keep the spell going.
13.
What?
13.
Yes. Go ahead and read that first part.
Spirits lost, bound by fate, I call to thee beyond death's gate. By shadows past and memory's thread, speak now, O voice of the dead. Through the
Alrighty.
veil, so
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
sorry.
Yep. That's it for that first round. So then now it is their time. So we're just going to go ahead and cross. 5. That's as far as that one. This one will attack. 12 on Az.
Miss.
Okay. That's what next. 12 again on Zol.
Miss.
Alrighty. Alrighty. And then that one is going to attack. Does not hit. Alright, back to the top.
Zol is starting to sweat about how much she moved away from everybody. But she's not gonna run from the one in front of her, so she's gonna hit that one. 13 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And 15 damage.
Gone. Disappears.
So she can still move, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, so 5. Wait, I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
That ends
Next.
her
Okay.
turn.
And so we got A is.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna have to just stick with where he's at because he ain't moving yet until he senses there's some more danger. So he's going to attack this one. Da-da. 10 to hit,
That hits.
8 damage.
Gone.
Alara is going to cast Shocking Grasp because
Okay.
she's right there. 24,
That hits.
and that is 11 points.
Gone.
All right. And then she's going to move on to this side to protect her on that side.
Okay. Alrighty, so this guy's gonna come down here. And he is actually going to 19 for strength. He's gonna push you into the water. And
Joke's on you, I'm a
then
water type.
5, 10. So yeah, right here. Alrighty, so from that end of that, as you get pushed into the water, you realize that there are a lot of dead creatures in here.
Oh no.
Alrighty. Thea,
Or religion again.
roll religion again.
19.
Go ahead and read the second verse.
Through the veil so thin, through time's embrace, reveal thy truth in this cursed place. Bound by oath, by fate, by pain, lend me your voice, speak once again.
So in that moment, everything goes quiet. And everyone around you freezes. Nothing moves. The spirits in the marsh do not move. But it is just absolutely, incredibly, eerily silent. And then, before you see a figure start to swirl and rise above kind of the misty ground. And you see a spectral form of Bastion.
Thea wells up, seeing her boss teacher friend come to her, but she knows that the spell, she can only ask him 3 questions.
5.
5 questions. And she's worried that speaking to him would ask a question. And she just says, "Hi."
He just hovers there. He does not respond.
What drained the life force from the spirit tree?
If I knew, my child, I would tell you.
What exactly is the dragon of abomination composed of?
My child, I only know of what I knew before I died.
Where are the other shards located?
Remember, the next one is located within Bellevue at the temple. The next one is located with the orcs, and the other one located with the elves.
The Lightborn.
The Lightborn is said to bring us dawn once more when the shadow takes over.
How is the Lightborn supposed to do that?
When the moment comes, you'll know. And then he fades away into mist.
No!
Yeah, he goes away. And you kind of just like look around at your friends who are engaged in battle trying to protect you, and you kind of for a moment realize that, oh, people actually do care, maybe, you know what I mean, about your safety, because I mean you've only been traveling with them for maybe a week or so by now, so it's nice to have people, and you're starting to gain their trust, and you think about asking them to become your guardian. As Bastion fades away, it's the same thing for you, Alara. You see everything go frozen. The creature before you trying to uh attack you, but it's frozen. And then in front of you, you see your best friend appear in front of you.
Oh God, I didn't have anything prepped for questions. She's gonna like have the spell ready that she's gonna do and that kind of freeze. And she's like, "You weren't supposed to be here."
He
Oh,
hovers but doesn't say anything.
I don't know if I'm supposed to ask you questions or not. I don't know how this works. And she looks at the others, and they're probably frozen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "I'm sorry for what happened to you. It's my fault. You were the better one of us, and you should have lived. I should have gone chasing shadows." Yeah. I, I don't know what to, I don't know what to, I don't I don't know how to help you anymore.
He just stares at you, longing in his eyes. Um, you see childlike wonder as you grew up together, but you also see something more. You see his sincerity in his eyes. Although he cannot speak unless asked a question, you can tell that everything that he's taking what you're saying seriously.
I feel so lost and alone without you. And I didn't know what darkness was or what pain was until I did lose you. I don't want to live in a world without you anymore. And I know you told me to go on, but there's moments I don't want to. Just want to end it, appease the pain, and not exist. think you would have done well out here. The Concord and stuff. To have your dreams come true. The upper world is, well, you can see is bright. Even though the shadow is coming. So sorry. Sorry what happened.
You start to see his spectral form begin to fade as the spell weakens.
She kind of like reaches out for him and she's like, please don't forget that I actually did love you. I've always loved you. And I'll see you as soon as my life gives out. Just wait for me. I promise it
I
won't be too
will,
long.
he says, as you asked, will you wait for me?
Are you okay? She start asking questions so he's not like doomed.
I am in a peaceful place, Alara.
Did it hurt?
It felt like falling asleep.
Oh, shoot. Will you protect the others if I fall?
I will do what I can, always.
Will you hug me one last time?
You will not feel me, but of course. And he opens his arms.
And she hugs him.
You kind of just like have to like imagine your
Pretend.
arms are there because you can't feel him, which like pisses you off almost even more. You
She's
know,
like,
as tears are just streaming down her face. You know. um, but you have one more question.
oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to be like, can I kiss you?
I wish I would have a long time ago. And you go to kiss him and he kisses you back, but it's just ghostly, cold chill that kind of takes over your body as he disappears. Well, then we flash over to Az, and as you are kind of like, oh shit, as you're kind of seeing all these ghosts,
About to
duh.
get blasted in 5
Right.
different directions.
um, you see someone who you never thought you'd see again. The woman you've always loved.
He'll look around and like be like ready to fight, and then he'll stop and see her and drop his rapier.
Actually, I think better one. Okay.
And he'll like, how deep is the water he's in right now?
It's about like shin high.
He'll fall to his knees in the water and look up at her, and there'll be tears like streaming down his face as he's like admiring her. And he'll get up and walk towards her and like try to like caress her cheek, but like no, like he can't feel
Mhm.
anything or touch anything. You're as beautiful as the day you left. I haven't stopped thinking about you since. Where did you end up going?
She's gonna answer this in the way she thinks you're asking. She says, "I went as far as I could, love. I'm better now. Where I ended up."
I figured as much. Did you make any new discoveries?
There are wonders beyond the veil that I cannot wait for you.
Did someone kill you, or did you die naturally?
It's hard to say, my love. I don't remember.
Do you remember where you last were?
With our daughter.
And at that, like, you'll see, like, his face, like, changes into, like, questioning and bewilderment, and, like, he never knew that he had a daughter. Where's her location?
The last I saw her, she was but a mere babe, just outside of the city where we grew up. And then she disappears and fades away. And
Clappers
then
back to his rapier.
back to Zol. All of a sudden, everything around you freezes, and you see Thea holding the scroll, enchanting the spell. You see Alara fighting off one of the specters, and as be surrounded as he is plunged into the water. But then a spectral spirit comes forth, and it is of your grandfather, someone who was very, very close to you. And whenever you had fights with your father or the family, he was there to protect you, to hold you close, and to raise you as his own. He was the only one that you told about you know who.
Is this a trick? Are you really here?
This is no trick. I am here as a spirit, but be careful. You have only 3 questions left, child.
Am I on the right path?
You know, my little one, that no matter what path you choose, you are on. Making mistakes along the right path does not make it the. I have faith in you, and I have followed you the entire time.
Is there a shard in our homeland?
You know of the obsidian shard. Yes. Yes, there is. You know this is your last question.
How do we defeat the dragon?
What dragon? And he disappears, fading from existence. As do the other ghouls. You find yourselves waking up in almost as the visions fade away and you're returned to reality.
Thea looks at her friends, wiping her tears with her sleeve. It worked for me, but not exactly how we wanted it to.
Yeah, I definitely feel a little more confused than I was before.
Yeah, she
Az,
came
are
to
you
me.
okay?
You'll see that Az is still in the water, down on his knees, looking down into the water, and just like contemplating everything that had just happened, almost like in
Laura,
a trance.
Laura has now like walked away from everybody, like make sure she doesn't show her face to anybody, and she's crying silent tears, and she's almost like hunched over, like in pain, basically, as if she's about to like throw up from, but she's not. But that's what she looks like from behind.
Thea walks over to Az and she holds out her hand to help him up.
Az kind of like you'll see like he blinks, like kind of like snaps back to it, and like looks up and like gingerly takes her hand and like helps himself out of the water, and then trudges through the thick mud out of the water, cleaning himself off as he gets out. All right,
Laura?
let's go check on her. Hey, kiddo.
She's going to keep herself hidden and hunched away and like trying to hide that she's crying. She's like, I didn't get the answers I wanted either.
As we're like reach inside of his jacket and like pull out like a handkerchief like thing and give it to her, like secretly, like not trying in front of the others. Like
She will grab it secretly too with her left hand and use it.
it's okay, kiddo. We all saw things that we didn't expect to see.
Thea
She
puts
doesn't
a hand
respond.
on Alara's shoulder. Comfort her.
I think we should go now. And she's kind of like overwhelmed. She's kind of starts walking back.
All right, let's head back. Hurry up. Let's get out of here.
Should we talk about what we saw now or later?
I don't think
You guys
Alara's
talk
ready to
about
talk
it.
about it now.
We can wait till we're back on the airship.
Okay.
Yeah, before they start coming and trying to get us.
I'm sure the others would want to hear.
Okay. So, as you emerge from the, oops, actually get this before you. Exactly, yes. That's it. Uh, sorry, just trying to.
How dare you?
I know, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
I didn't expect to actually tear up there. But damn it.
I
I'm just
know, I
really
couldn't
good.
take it. I was like, so many waves of sadness.
So many waves.
I'm more
Um,
sad.
as you
So
emerge
sad.
from the dense fog of the spirit marsh, the ruined Druid Grove comes back into view. But something is wrong. The
No.
faint glow of a dying campfire flickers among the wreckage, and the air is thick with the acrid smell of burning wood and oil. Then you see them. Saren, Devlin, Cormac, and Priya, all forced to their knees, weapons stripped away, hands bound behind their backs. Standing over them are soldiers, tall, broad-shouldered, clad in heavy armor. Their armor is battle-worn, but emblazoned with the bold crimson sigil, the flag of Skildar. Mercenaries? Soldiers? Either way, they move with the discipline of a seasoned warrior. A particularly hulking figure, likely their leader, rests a gauntleted hand on the pommel of his greatsword as he surveys the captives. His helmet obscures most of his face, but his voice is gruff and authoritative. Search the ruins, he orders one of the men, but his voice sounds almost mechanical. If the others are still alive, they won't fire. One of the soldiers kicks Saren further into the dirt, chuckling. Didn't expect to find anyone in this graveyard. Thought you lot were ghosts like the rest. His voice, too, sounds inhuman. Priya, despite being bound, tilts her head at the soldier with a dreamy smile. Oh, but we are. Didn't you hear? We haunt these rooms. Her golden eyes flicker playfully before she adds a hushed tone. Sometimes we bite. The soldier scowls and pulls her up by her neck, crushing her larynx. The leader raises his hand. Enough. We'll deal with them soon. And he drops Priya to the ground as she, is visibly a little shaken. You all crouch behind the tree line, unseen for now. Your allies are at their mercy, and these soldiers look far too prepared for a fair fight. The question is, what will you do next week on the next episode?
Next week on